Want to keep up with the latest in GT Productions activity? Then join our Patreon today. Patreon users will get early access to our videos, and even perhaps some sneak previews into what GT Productions is working on while getting episodes out. Our Mizari clan members will also get a chance to download our original soundtrack composed by Julian Alwyn Wilson. Hey, that's me! Don't forget also to like and subscribe to the GT Productions channel, as it helps us make a chance of things and a future for you hardcore viewers. With that said and done, enjoy the presentation! The following presentation is not suitable for younger audiences. It contains bad language, violence, and even touches up on sensitive subjects. Viewer discretion is advised. Auxillary the Grand Tour is property of GT Productions. While certain BGM and backgrounds are not the complete property of the series, other tracks, backgrounds, drawings, characters, and the entire plotline of Auxillary the Grand Tour belongs to Brett Keenan Evans and GT Productions. Please respect the following and do not use for intended gains. Thank you.
To change, we're stuck in our ways. See the blood, witness the rage. Our demons have broken out of our cage. The innocent are victims to this. The sinful ones have become vengeance. It's too late to find another way. This battlefield is dismay. Clear the way, it's a battlefield now. Time is ticking away. Clear the floor, lay the souls to rest. Well, it's not a game, but an open portal to hell.
Well, it's not like I needed a shower or bath anyway.
Well, stone the flaming crowd!
That you, Grace? Shit, girl, last I saw you were knee-high to a nanny goat. Oof! Shit! Easy, easy! Don't crush the merchandise!
Lacey, look at you! You've sprouted and you've cut your hair short. Shit, it suits you, mate! Ugh, Stroud! And toughened up at the same time! I've missed you guys, really. It's great to see you both. Sorry, caught up in family shite. You know the deal, mates. My name is Grace Keenan. I'm their cousin naturally. You must be the Kasanagi clan group then?
Yeah. There's Jack Vans, the vice captain, Josh and Naomi Moore, and my friend. Actually, you'd remember Zyra, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, the one you've always said had cool hair. I agree. What a bombshell, mate. Yay in there, boy?
We're good friends, Grace. No, I haven't. As great as this is, we should probably get a move on to your place.
True. Alright, chaps, send me jeep. It'll be a bit of a bumpy ride for the first couple of hours, but then it's smooth sailing to Alice Springs.
Hey, mind if I drive?
No!
Noted! Wouldn't have let ya anyway, Bretty boy, but nice try regardless.
You guys just don't appreciate good driving.
By the way, Brett, when did you get contacts? I actually have to say the red eyes suit you.
That's the point, Brett. You haven't dropped your form since you activated it back in Paris. Everything all right?
I guess I'm still trying to settle down from everything. It'll come right.
By the way, Brett, Dad showed me the video of you guys escaped through Paris to the airport. I have to say, while I appreciate what you've been able to demonstrate, I can see why your friends would be a little apprehensive about you steering me rig. You still hard-pressed on that supercars endeavour you spouted on as a kid?
I mean, sure, if I can get this bounty off my head and get world government off my ass.
Well, it's funny you say that in a way. You know that Shane Gisborne fella?
Yeah, Zyra and I ironically went to school with him back in junior high, but he dipped to embark on his own journey. I actually saw him in Sydney before we met up with your old man. Why?
Well, turns out at the end of this season, he's off to America to embark on another racing journey, so there's a spot likely going to open up at his team RRR Engineering.
Really? He said nothing of the sort to me. Though I guess when he asked if I wanted to see him at a point to drive his car, I guess I should have seen that as a possible sign.
I'd honestly take him up on that, mate. From what I saw, you'd probably be a great fit to take his sport.
No arguments here.
I guess I will. I did get his number back then. I might give him a call when this is all sorted out.
Yeah, Dad filled me in on everything. I still actually can't believe you and Lace were never aware of your existence as siblings till he told you a month ago. I knew you both as kids, and yet you never actually got to see each other during those times. It was actually like fate wanted you to visit us, or us visit you every week apart. It's nuts.
It's a good thing he did in the end. I mean, he's an airhead that causes problems for many, as well as a murderous psychopath. But he's not that bad, I guess.
And for a mouthy, egotistical sociopath, you're not so bad yourself, Lace.
Don't make me come back there, you shit!
In any case, you guys are really going after Victor Turnbull and the world government, huh? That's crazy to think. But honestly, considering what Father told me about what you became, Brett, after killing your folks, I don't doubt you guys for a second for pulling it off. But do you guys actually have a plan yet to do as much?
We're working on it. Well, at least Brett is.
By the way, well, there's two on this, but are there snakes and spiders where you live?
Blimey, this is Australia, mate. Of course there is. Big ones, too. Most of the planet's most venomous snakes and spiders thrive here, especially in Alice Springs. I'm ribbing yes. Mostly. When you live here long enough, you get used to the presence and you learn how to adapt to the situation. Just don't stay outside for too long periods of time and keep your doors shut and at night. They can't get in. I promise you. What's the other thing?
Do you have any barf bags? I think Raimundo is struggling in the trunk.
Ah, shit bags. One of them? Good thinking you stuffed them in the trunk, but he's gonna need to clean that shit up. Welcome to me shack, mates. It ain't much, but it's home. But luckily for you, I had invested in the idea of making a B&B a while back, but didn't really pull through in the finances at the time. But as a result, I have a back house behind here that you guys can stay in for as long as you need to. It's functional and whatnot, so you should settle your affairs. In saying that, how long do you intend to stay?
I guess as long as it takes for us to get to Colorado without being tipped off to officials all around. In saying that, I do need to give someone a call. So you guys go get yourselves cleaned up and settled in. I'll join up afterwards.
Brett, good to hear from you. How did it all go?
Good, for the time being. We're in Alice Springs now. My cousins hooked us up with a place to stay for the time being, so as of this point we're not in any threat. What's the go on your end?
Well, I do have good news actually, but sadly, I have bad news to follow it.
Always the case in these type of scenarios. I guess the bad news follows, so what's the good news?
The good news is that I've managed to secure a private plane to be able to reach Australia and be ready for you guys to get to the state border of Colorado and Kansas. I have a private estate there that me and my wife usually go to on our wedding anniversary. It's quite secluded from the public, so it would be an ideal hideout for you guys.
Right, okay. And the bad news?
Well, the bad news is I've only been able to get it to stay at the Brisbane airport for 2 hours after it lands. It will be there for 6 days' time, and once those 2 hours elapses, it will depart back to the world government with or without you guys.
Shit. And it's likely a 4.5 days trip from Alice Springs to Queensland in itself. And that's likely without stops. Yeah, I can see how this is a problem. What's the security detail like?
That's the other part of the bad news. Australia's government has finally gotten its act together and has begun to hasten their efforts to up the security around. I'd say by the time you guys reach Queensland, it'll be at full capacity.
Yeah, no doubt. Alright, for what it's worth, it's highly appreciated, George. How's things on your end? Any sniffing yet?
Not presently, but of course tensions here haven't eased. Victor's growing paranoid and hasn't left his office at all since he got back from Paris. He's convinced you guys are coming after him, so he's hoping he's going to be getting some good news about your capture or death sooner rather than later. In any case, I've taken the liberty of creating you all fake IDs and new appearances that would be wise for you and your team to undergo before you get here as well. I will email them to you in a few moments for you to print out and hand about. They're nothing extreme, but they should deflect suspicion upon you guys.
That's good at least. A paranoid leader is a careless leader. Let's keep that trend going. Alright, 6 days. Gives the guys at least half a day to relax and unwind.
You should take your own advice, Brett. You sound like you haven't slept. Are you doing alright?
I'll have plenty of time to sleep when I'm dead. I have a responsibility to uphold and I'll carry it out. Don't worry about me. I'll see you in Colorado. So much for a breather, I guess. Ah! Fucking jeez. She wasn't kidding after all.
In other news, the manhunt is still in progress to find the Kasanji clan and Raimundo Conroe, who as of 24 hours ago was branded the world's most dangerous criminals by world government's head of operations, Victor Turnbull. As a result, the Australian government has fully enacted its means of upping security across all states in the country in anticipation of their possible arrival within.
Bit late for that, I guess.
Jeez, mate. You look like you saw a snake or something.
Ugh, well, yeah, actually I did. Brown one, I think. Just slithered past me and scared the ever living daylights out of me. In any case, I just got off a call from George. We've got a plane waiting for us at Brisbane Airport, but it will be arriving there in 6 days' time, and we'll only be there for 2 hours. No more, no less.
Well, that's a bit rough. It's about 4.5 days drive there, and it's likely without stopping as well.
On top of that, security is going to be ramped up by then, so it's probably best if we don't get there too early and end up having to try and hide out until the time is right.
In that instance, you're probably better off leaving tomorrow morning. You would want at least 1 or 2 stops for the trip. But yeah, I don't think you're going to be wanting to take an RV or minivan across there. My guess would be that you'd want something with some grunt. Or at least 2 cars. Who actually has their license here?
Honestly, I don't like the idea of Raimundo driving.
What's that meant to mean?
I mean, you look like the namby-pamby type who follows the road rules to the letter. We need someone who's willing to bend the road rules for the sake of making them.
I mean, yeah, I guess that is true. But considering I'm the only one besides you to have one, who would drive the other car?
Wait, what? Me?
I mean, it's not like you haven't likely driven a car illegally before, have you?
Yeah, right. I stole your old car a couple times when I wasn't in class and you were. So I may know my way around a gas pedal or two.
Wait, you what? That explains those fucking scratch marks I couldn't understand as to where they came from. No. I can berate you later for that. Looks like George has played another of his parts. He's just emailed our fake IDs and passports. If there's one stop we're going to have to make, it's to a wig clothing store to make ourselves resemble the fabrications that George has done for us.
Pink and teal? I would have never thought that combination would look so pretty.
I've always wanted to know what it looks like to be blonde.
Mine is gonna make me look like that Kyle dude from the Doku clan. I have to admit, I do like his hairstyle quite a lot. And I think in black will be more dashing.
We just have to slick our hair back? Oh, but I have to wear glasses? That could be, interesting.
And I have to have a fake scar across my eye. Nice touch, Georgie. I think the funniest part is laces.
What's so funny about it? I don't have to do a thing?
George must have been unaware about you chopping your hair off during our match, so it's fashion to have short hair. All you really need is purple contacts and you're set.
As if I knew that was gonna happen anyway. But whatever.
What about me? What about me? What? Is it that great? Let me see. What? An old man?
Well, I mean, you are older than us, so it's only suitable. In any case, we need to worry about transportation. Shame we left that Frodo Hawk back in France. That was a beauty to drive.
Ah, so you switched allegiances, huh?
Oh, hell no. The Komodo will always be my car of choice. We just needed a ride out of the arena and it just happened to be a Frodo.
Well, I do have something in the garage that might interest you then. But I warn you, these are my pride and joys. I expect them that if you use them, you are somehow able to get them back to me in one piece.
Holy shit! Grace, are these?
That's right, mate. A 1974 Frodo Hawk GTR and a 1979 Komodo Craver S8. I've been working on these babies for the last few months and just not long finished them up. Retrofitted with modern suspension and all the bells and whistles, but still retaining those hardcore V8 engines that purr like a walrus.
Purr like a walrus?
Like I said, Brett, these are my pride and joys. You get these back to me or else.
No worries, I'll find a way to get them back to you. Anyway, we should probably tune in. We have a big day ahead of us tomorrow.
Yes, you especially. When's the last time you actually slept, boy?
I don't really know, to be honest.
The house is big enough to cater to 7 people and 1 person per room. But I have a feeling that if you're left to your own vices, you're not going to sleep a wink, and that will cause problems in the long run. Let's see. Of course. Zyra, sleep with Brett tonight.
What? I
mean, sleep in his room, you goof. God, even I'm not so bold as to suggest something obscene. Typical Kiwis. Honestly.
You've been an Aussie too long, Grace, but honestly, I don't think it's necessary.
Not up for discussion. She can at least monitor you and make sure you sleep. I remember you as a kid being all up in the hours of night, playing video games and whatnot. Doubt that's your shtick now, but you never know. She can at least make sure you get a few hours sleep at most.
She's right, Brett. You really should be sleeping. It's not healthy. And it could be attributing to your form being constantly active.
Wait, so those red eyes aren't contacts? That's one of those adrenaline hotkey things I heard about.
It's a little more complicated than that. But we can talk about that another time. Let's call it a night. Thanks for the accommodation, Grace. We'll see you in the morning.
Make sure you are safe tonight, brother.
Real mature, Lace. Don't let the snakes bite too hard. Shall we then?
Interesting bunch. Ain't got a clue about the outside world, though. But I guess you can't pick your family, huh?
Zyra, there's something I need to talk to you about.
Really? What is it?
Man, TV makes this look so damn easy. I've been doing a lot of thinking, probably a lot more than I really should, about us. It's not bad. At least I don't think it's bad. But I just want you to cast your mind back to what I said when you were losing control of yourself to your form.
I do. You saved me. Even by doing something I'm sure you probably weren't prepared to do until you were truly ready to do it. But I do remember your words as well, and I respect them. I still do.
The thing is, I've come to a conclusion that I don't think I'm ever going to be able to forgive myself until I make things truly right in the world, repay my sins, but it doesn't mean I can't at least have someone alongside me on my journey of redemption, or at least someone I can truly trust and rely on. Someone like you, Zyra.
I would love nothing more, Red. It's all I've ever wanted.
I'm also sorry. So very sorry for what I did to you back in the Mizari days. I do often wonder why you'd still like me after all that.
Because I knew the real you was under all that anger and hatred, and all I ever wanted to do was try and bring that version back. Because that boy made me feel appreciated, made me love something I had grown to hate as a child. And I promised myself I would devote my life to anyone who made me feel this way, no matter what they did.
But still doesn't make it right. In any case, we should try to get some sleep.
Brett, just one more thing, please?
Sure.
We touched down in Australia, and with barely any time to recover, we've had to venture off towards Queensland to reach the Brisbane airport before a chartered flight for us leaves and keeps us stranded. We've also got some disguises to wear, but looks like the cops have something planned for us. Next time, the long drive to Brisbane. We've been halted. What's Brett gonna do?